up?
Go ahead and introduce yourself to us.
Well, I'm Chino from the Breaks crew in New York City. I live in the Bronx. I'm from Manhattan. I just moved to the Bronx recently.
Alright, give us a brief history of your dance career, how you started out.
Well, I've been dancing for 6 years, and what happened was I was in school, right, and I was in gym class or some shit, and then some kid was like, I used to take Taekwondo, so I was practicing like some Taekwondo shit in the gym, and this kid comes up to me, he's like, yo, you break? I'm like, nah. And he's like, oh, there's a club, there's like this B-boy club. And I was like, word? So I went to the club and I saw mad shit. I mean, it was some whack toy shit, but I mean, at the time it was ill. So then I was like, oh, this shit is dope. So then I started watching like old videos, like fucking Beast Street and all that other shit, and I tried to mimic what they do. And after a while, it just grew from there. That's about it. That's how I got started and shit.
Cool. Who are your major inspirations?
My inspirations, well, when I started, I used to look up to Ivan a lot. Ivan and mainly like German b-boys, like, cause I was a powerhead. So well, I'm still a powerhead, but like, I danced a little more. But in the beginning, it was all power, all power. And I used to watch like Enemy Squad and all like mostly mad German niggas, Thunder, all them German niggas, like basic power and shit. And then I seen Ivan, and that was it. It was a rap from there. And then footwork-wise and like dance-wise, the Miami heads and like mostly my crew and shit, like they inspire me a lot. But it's basically something like that.
Cool. How would you describe your dance style?
I guess a burst of energy maybe. I mean, I just try to be hyped. I mean, I try to feed off the crowd and shit, and like just live off that shit. But I guess it's like mad, like savage. I mean, I calm down more, but like more savage than anything.
Where were you at September 11th?
Oh, September 11th. I was on my way to work, and I don't work too far. Like where I work, you can see everything. And I was coming off the train, and I went upstairs, and everybody was like quiet. And I'm a dick. I'm always late for work, and like, you know, always slacking off. And I work in the hospital and shit too, so I can't really be doing that. So I came up one day, and I'm like, all right, time to go to work. And everybody was sitting in the front desk, and they all looked at me. And I thought like I fired or some shit, but they were all crying and shit, and they were like, oh yeah, the towers, a plane crashed or whatever. So that was the first plane that crashed, and they said I could go home. As I'm going home, the other plane crashed, and all you see was like mad smoke all over the place and shit. And I had to walk like about 4 miles to go home. They cut off the trains, they cut off the phones, and I had to walk fucking 4 miles. Everything's fine now and shit. Like, before you couldn't, if you, Two Sweet lives around there. He lives not too far. Like they closed off his whole area. You had to show ID to go home. That shit was crazy. I mean, it's calm now. Like, it's died down and shit.
How often do you practice?
Shit, I used to practice, when I first started, I used to practice like every day. But like, ever since I started working, I've been working for like 3 years now. I've been practicing like maybe 2 times a day. I mean, 2 times a day, 2 times a week. And like, if I'm lucky, maybe 3. But
Do you have a special diet that you have?
nah, I'm a fucking junk food maniac. My diet's all fucked up. Not really, it's just fucking candy and bullshit. All kinds of shit. That's it.
What's the most important advice you ever got in this dance?
The most important advice, I mean, there's a lot of, how can I put it? There's a lot of talk about being a b-boy, and like people try to study their foundations and shit to become like a b-boy and shit. But like, b-boying is an attitude. Like, you have to automatically be a b-boy. Like, in my opinion, I mean, b-boys back in the days where some niggas used to walk into the jam like all fly and shit and just dance. Cause I mean, that shit was like a dance, like, you know how niggas dance reggae and shit? People used to dance like b-boying, like the break comes on, niggas dance, finishes, get up and dance with some girls and shit. And like, that was the b-boy attitude, just like some hard, it was an attitude. I mean, there's a lot of shit like talking about learning six-step and all that shit. I mean, that's foundational shit, but that doesn't make a b-boy. A b-boy is just an attitude to me. I'm like, I don't know. I guess try to just do what you feel and shit. I mean, the whole thing about b-boying and like this whole controversy. I don't know. I can't really give an opinion. To me, I guess do what you want, and then people talk shit, just handle that. That's it.
What's your favorite clothing brand?
Oh, I'm an Echo head. It's fucking straight up and down. All kinds of shit. Rare shit from like years back, yo. I'm straight up Echo head, yo.
Cool.
That's basically it.
How about your favorite shoes?
Favorite Nikes, that's it. Just straight up Nikes, nothing else. None of that Dada shit or anything. Straight up Nikes. Nikes is old school. Nikes is rare, like rare Nikes. Like, not shit that you see. Oh, it's like robotic shit, but like, me and my crew, we got a thing, like, we got a fetish for old sneakers. Basically, every nigga in my crew got the old original Huaraches, or like every kind. So we just basically, you know, try to get the old kicks and shit.
What are your future expectations for your whole crew and your dance career?
Yeah, I just want, I don't even know. I hope, I mean, we get slept on a lot. I just hope that, you know, we open a lot of people's eyes up and shit so they can stop sleeping and shit. Cause we used to be a bunch of knuckleheads and like just hate on everybody, but like, I mean, we're like mad cool and shit. Like, I mean, mad good if like people just didn't sleep on us and shit. And that's what we trying to do now. Come to mad like West Coast events, just, you know, to let niggas know and shit what's up. That's it.
All right. Any last words or comments?
I don't know, everybody who's sleeping out there, wake up and shit, cause you know what I'm saying, niggas still around. Niggas never fell off or anything. Shout outs to everybody who knows me. That's it.
All right, Chino.
No doubt.
Peace.